Hello there guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another brand new video. Your best prediction crew here, of course, on the Predict Football channel to give you our predictions. And as usual, this is our regular running games for the weekend. As usual, everybody will give you their own prediction. You choose to play anyone you want to play. You can play all of them together. You can edit as much as you can, but he will give his prediction, I'll give my prediction, he will give his prediction, and then the video. And make sure you subscribe if you've not subscribed. Like this video, click on the notification bell so that you will get notified anytime we post all our videos. For this weekend, let's go. Give us the games. So your games are running from Friday to Sunday.
Yep, they're running from Friday down to Sunday, from the 6th down to the 8th of February 2026. My games actually culminate to be 45 odds. 45 odds
for the weekend.
And 10 matches.
10 matches.
Yes, 10 matches make up this 45 odds.
I think do this thing.
Like,
you're about to find out.
Okay.
So the first game on my bet slip is the game involving Union Berlin versus Eintracht Frankfurt. This is from the German Bundesliga, as we all know. This game is being played on Friday. It's the only game on the only Friday game on my bet slip. The others
that means you have just left Friday. Right?
Actually, it's actually a good game. It's something I cannot leave.
You could not.
I could not just let it slide like that. The odds is good, and the game is very, very promising. Union Berlin versus Eintracht Frankfurt. I played over 1.5 this particular game. This game looks very promising, and it's likely going to be a both teams to score match. But I just went safe and went with over 1.5 for this game. Then moving on to Saturday, still in Germany actually. The next game I picked was a game between Mainz 05 versus Augsburg in Germany.
You like Germany?
And I played it both teams to score. I'm strongly believing that both sides will score. I think Mainz will score. I also think Augsburg will score. This game is likely going to have up to 3 goals in it, but I just stuck with both teams to score. And then the next game on my best sleep is when you move it over to England, you find them the game between Newcastle and Brentford. Yeah, Newcastle lost to Manchester City and crashed out of the Carabao Cup, but I think they'll try to bounce back in this game. And Brentford on the other hand, surprised many by winning Aston Villa. I think they're going to try to
with a red card.
With a red card, yes. Let me add that, with a red card. And I think they'll try to perform well again come this weekend against Newcastle at St James Park. I think they'll score, and I also think that Newcastle will score. If you also look at the head-to-head records between these two sides in the past couple of seasons, they've actually played both teams to score almost every time they've played against each other. I think they'll keep to tradition by also playing both teams to score in this particular match. So I played it both teams to score. That's go. So the next game on my best sleep, you are moving over to Belgium. It's between Union Saint-Gilloise versus RAL La Louvière. I played Union to win.
You played Union to win.
Union to win, just direct like that. Nothing, no extras, no more goal. Just Union, even if it's 1-0, Union to win. The odds is also good. They're at home. I think they're the league leaders. And I think that they should, try to win this game, and they will win it. I think they'll win this game. So Union to win this game. And then the next game on my best sleep is a game between Bayern München versus Hoffenheim. This game is a very promising game. Promising to go with a lot of goals. I think this game might have as much as 4 goals or more. I think both sides will contribute to the goals. But what I went with the safest pick, which was actually surprisingly for me has a very good odd. Bayern München versus Hoffenheim. I played it both teams to score. That's go between Bayern München and Hoffenheim. And then the next game on my best slip is a game between Benfica and Alversa Futbol.
Alversa Futbol.
So I played Benfica to score 2 goals. I would have played them direct win, but the odds are not that great. So I played them Benfica to score 2 goals because I think they'll win and I think they'll score more than 1 goal. So I just played Benfica to score 2 goals in this game. And then the next game on my best tip is the game between Derby County versus Ipswich Town. This is a game that is an early kickoff in the English Championship on Saturday afternoon. I think it's a 1:30 or so kickoff. This game I played it over 1.5 because I think both sides will produce goals in this game. I think each of them will score against each other. I think this game is actually going to have both of them scoring. But I just wanted to take the first pick, and I picked Ipswich versus Derby County versus Ipswich. That's over 1.5. This game should have up to 2 goals in it. The next game on my best sleep is a game over in Turkey. The game between Rizespor versus Galatasaray. Victor Osimhen's team. I think Osimhen might score in this game. But whether he scores or not, I believe this team is going to win. So I'm backing them to win this game. And I played the away side Galatasaray to win this particular match. And the ninth game on my best sleep, that's the penultimate game. It's a game between Groningen versus PSV Eindhoven over in the Dutch Eredivisie, and I played the away side to win or draw. I was a little too conservative. Yes. Normally I'll play PSV to win, but Groningen are kind of in a, I won't say rich vein of form, but
good,
in an okay form. But I just said, let me just go a little bit conservative. Because no matter what, I don't think PSV will lose this game. Either they win or they will draw. So I just went safe and I went with PSV win or draw, and then that's away side to win or draw. Then the final game on my best slip, I went over to the Czech Republic, over to Czechia, and I played the away side to win. The game between FC Zlin versus Sparta Prague. I played the away side to win. The away side Sparta Prague to win this game. So yeah, that's it. The 10 games making up 45 odds. So that's
quick
it.
Recap.
Okay. Very quick recap for this matches.
Criticize.
Of course, you can criticize. There's nothing wrong with that. Very quick recap. I'll be sitting 10 games. So the first game on my best slip: Union Berlin versus Eintracht Frankfurt over 1.5. That's in Germany. Also in Germany, Mainz 05 versus Augsburg. Both teams to score. The next game in England, Newcastle versus Brentford. The next game over in Belgium, Union Saint-Gilloise versus Ral La Louvière. That's home to win. That's Union Saint-Gilloise to win. By the way, for Newcastle versus Brentford, it's both teams to score. Then Bayern Munich versus Hoffenheim, both teams to score as well. Benfica versus Alberta over in Portugal. Benfica to score 2 goals. Derby County versus Ipswich over in the English Championship, over 1.5. In Turkey, Rizespor versus Galatasaray, Gala to win. That's Galatasaray to win. And then over to the Dutch Eredivisie, Groningen versus PSV Eindhoven, PSV to win or draw. And then finally over to the Czech Republic First Division, FC Zlin versus Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague to win. That's away side to win.
Okay. So let me start before you enter. I just have only one. Like, I don't know why, but I love the games he picked. 45 very sweet odds. It's just one match. I think that was the second match. I don't know if I'm mistaken. He said Augsburg versus
Mainz
05, and he said go.
Yes.
That's the only one. I would have preferred to just put over 1.5 for that game.
Well, you're right. Maybe on 1.5 is okay.
Yeah, that's what I would have
even
preferred.
As 2 goals, you think there will be 2 goals in this game, right?
There will be 2 goals. It could be 2-0, could be 1-1, but the safer for that particular match, the safer is over 1.5.
I am aware of that, but I strongly think this game will have both sides scoring, so that's why I went with this.
Yeah.
If I didn't really think this game will have up to both sides scoring, it wouldn't be. It should just go with. I would have just gone with over 1.5.
See, football is about belief. Sometimes about guts. Sometimes it's about instincts. You get, so if your instinct,
sometimes it's about what the players decide.
Yes. So if your instinct or your gut says this thing is both teams to score, pick it, because most times when I've ignored my gut, games they cut. But if I follow what my head sees, sometimes it's mostly. So I actually like the game. The only problem I have is the game is in Union Saint-Gilloise and Ral La Louvière. That's the only problem.
You have problem that Union will not win.
Union are first. Ral, they are battling relegation.
No, they are not.
They are just on top of the relegation. This thing.
And Union are battling to win league.
Yes,
and they are out of Champions League.
Very good. Though. Your pick is very good. But
they are out of Champions League, so there is no more distraction.
Ral, I've been following Ral. Sometimes they can be tough.
Nothing.
In fact, anything that they've played that is equal to them or slightly above them, they don't lose.
They can be tough, but they are battling relegation.
That's the thing.
Why are they so happy?
Your game makes sense. Your game makes sense.
Very
and
nice.
Newcastle Brentford. It's okay. Newcastle will bounce back. Brentford will score.
Brentford will score. For Gogo to enter there is if Newcastle will score, because Brentford will, but definitely Newcastle.
I like the games. I like the games.
The games are very okay.
I like the games.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice one. And last weekend your games nearly played.
Last 2 weeks.
Last 2 weeks, yeah.
Almost.
You guys, this guy.
Let's get closer this time. Let's not go with nearly. Let's not go nearly this time. Let's win.
So I taught him well actually.
Yes,
I taught him how to predict.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
so very nice games. We'll move to Oga. This man here too, because he's
mine is 40 odds. It's almost 45 odds.
I see what's happening here.
Mine is 40 odds.
My own.
Though we have some overlapping games, like 3 or 4.
It's normal now. It's normal.
Like 3 or 4. So the first game I have, the best team in Europe,
Chelsea.
I have to begin. That's why I have to start my sleep with them. Arsenal versus Sunderland.
Shocking.
It can't be Chelsea now. Arsenal versus Sunderland, and obviously I'm picking Arsenal to win because it's Arsenal are winning anybody that come there.
It doesn't matter.
And Sunderland, they started the season well, but I don't know what is now happening to
They are
Sunderland.
still doing well. Maybe they win. We won 3-0. They won.
Nothing.
Is it
Arsenal.
Burnley?
No.
Arsenal.
Yes, Burnley.
They won Burnley.
Who is
3-0.
Burnley? Arsenal will win Sunderland. That's what I just know about this game. The same way they won Leeds, wiped them last week, and wiped Chelsea. That's how they will wipe Sunderland. Yeah.
They didn't wipe Chelsea. They won Chelsea.
He's looking for my top.
They won Chelsea. They didn't wipe Chelsea.
Must be
Please.
Chelsea, yeah.
Point of
The
correction.
next one in the Italian Serie A, Genoa versus Napoli. Napoli are away, so I just picked Napoli to score 1 goal only. If they like, they should not win. It consign them. Napoli to score 1 goal at least. Then Sassuolo versus Inter Milan. Inter Milan are trying everything they can to maintain that their Serie A top, and they are playing away to Sassuolo. Though I see this as a very, very tough game, but I picked Inter Milan to win.
Milan straight.
I picked Inter Milan to win. Wolfsburg versus Dortmund. I played Dortmund to win or draw. Wolfsburg, I don't know what is doing them. Now to the Netherlands Eredivisie. AZ Alkmaar versus Ajax. I just picked over 1.5. This is a game I see go, both teams to score. So that was number 5. Number 6, Groningen versus PSV Eindhoven. I picked PSV to score 2 goals. I expect this game to produce both sides scoring and PSV winning. But I picked PSV to score 2 away over 1.5. Then in the Turkish Super League, Rizespor versus Galatasaray. Obviously, I'm going with a Galatasaray straight win. Then in the Switzerland League, Lausanne Sport versus St. Gallen. I picked over 1.5 goals. Now back to the English Premier League, the supposed world champions, Wolves versus Chelsea. I played Chelsea to win or draw because I can't even give them to win. Before Wolves will do them something. Chelsea to win or draw. In the France League on, Nantes versus Lyon. I played Lyon to win either half. I'm just playing safe here. Lyon are in form. Lyon can even win Chelsea now safe. But I just played Lyon to win either half.
Word.
Lyon to win either half. Grasshopper versus Young Boys. That's the next game. I played over 1.5. This one's in the Switzerland League. Union Giloa versus Real Louis. The obvious pick here is home to win. Union Giloa to win. So I picked that one. And then the last but not the least, FC Zlin versus Sparta Prague. I picked the away team to win either half. 13 games, 40 odds. So let me do a quick recap about this game. So these are my weekend safe picks for this weekend. 40 odds. We have the first game in the English Premier League, Arsenal versus Sunderland, and I picked Arsenal to win. In the Italian Serie A, Genoa versus Napoli. Napoli to score at least 1 goal away over 0.5. And still in the Italian Serie A, Sassuolo versus Inter Milan. Inter Milan to win. Then Wolfsburg versus Dortmund in the Bundesliga. Dortmund to win or draw. In the Netherlands Eredivisie, AZ Alkmaar versus Ajax over 1.5 goals. Groningen versus PSV. PSV to score 2 goals at least away over 1.5. In the Turkish League, Galatasaray Rizespor versus Galatasaray away team to win. Galatasaray to win. In the Switzerland League, Lausanne Sport versus St. Gallen over 1.5. Wolves versus Chelsea. Chelsea to win or draw. Nantes versus Lyon. Lyon to win either half. Grasshopper versus Young Boys in the Switzerland League over 1.5. In the Belgian League, Union Giloa versus Real Louis. Home team to win. Union Giloa to win. And then the last but not the least, in the Czech Republic First League, FC Zlin versus Sparta Prague. Away team to win either half. Sparta Prague to win either half. Those are my games for the weekend.
Nice.
Nicely picked.
Critic.
Well, there's not much of a critique for this one, but one thing I observed, the game between Genoa and Napoli. These days I'm actually skeptical whenever it comes to games from the Italian Serie A. Sometimes they are not predictable. Sometimes they're not predictable, and yes, Napoli are obviously better than Genoa are, but since the year began, Napoli have not been themselves.
So they cannot score.
They've been themselves, so no.
They cannot score 1 goal.
Hold on now. I'm not saying they will not. I'm just saying that.
No, I'm not saying if they will. Do you think Napoli can score Genoa?
I'm not confident.
I didn't say to score. I didn't say can Napoli win Genoa.
Lukaku is back. Højlund will score.
I didn't say can Napoli win. Like, do you think Napoli can score 1 goal, whether Genoa win them or not?
They will definitely score.
I just think that game is one game we should keep an eye on. That's what I was saying.
Okay, but I find it weird that Napoli. For me, if Napoli don't score in this game, I've blacklisted Napoli for life. Like, I didn't say win or just score.
I just say,
For 90 minutes,
I just think
full
we should
grown
keep,
men.
I just think we should keep an eye on that particular game.
Full grown men that they will pay this week. They will eat from house.
The fact of the matter is, the other 12 games are all good for me.
Okay.
From when talking about
What about Wolves Chelsea? Do you think
Chelsea will lose to Wolves, so that's a good game. Even the game between Grasshoppers and
Young Boys?
Young Boys, 1 point. I even think both sides will score in that game. I think Young Boys.
What
will
of
score.
Arsenal? You could say
Grasshoppers will score.
Sunderland are good.
Arsenal will win. Arsenal will.
See, the only issue
They-
I have with his game, it's not like an issue.
It's still the Union Gilo.
No, his game is good actually. But the problem I have is, since we noticed that Hamburg are now scoring goals,
Yeah.
why not play goals for Hamburg Dortmund?
No, it's
It's not Hamburg,
Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg.
I heard
It's
sorry.
Wolfsburg. It's still Box, I understand.
No, it's Borg.
It's Wolfsburg, not Hamburg.
It's Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
Wolfsburg.
Nice games.
The way Dortmund are informed, I don't know. I believe Dortmund these days. I don't know
Nice
why.
game. I thought it was Hamburg. It's nice games. Nice. I like it.
Okay.
40 odds.
40 sweet odds.
Lovely. Now, can I take the reins of the table?
You can't, sir.
Thank you very much for this privilege given to me.
By the power
By the power
invested in you.
Invested you. If I invested upon
I'm so strong and healthy this period. You see? So
you should be. It should be.
okay, so I'm gonna start mine. Mine actually have 12 games and 51 odds.
All right.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Let me not blow things away so that people will not say I've come.
Wait,
Fair enough.
you were complaining about your own 10, 45 odds. Your own is 12, 51 odds.
odds.
So what's the
There's
difference?
a very big difference. 51 odds. If you
There's
look at my
actually a
game, you
difference.
see that there is some Akonuchi.
And let me guess, out of that 12, like 8 are straight win.
100%. You know the matter.
Let's see.
So the real best team in the world, I'm starting with Chelsea playing Wolves. My prediction there is Chelsea to score 2 goals. Chelsea over 1.5 goals against Wolves. I think
Until they'll play 3-5-2.
So my prediction is Chelsea to score 2 goals there against Wolves. The next one I have is the match in France Ligue 1, the match between Lens and Rennes. Lens and Rennes or Rennes, whatever. I played Lens to win or draw in that particular one because I don't think Rennes are strong enough to play Lens this period, especially the fact that Lens are at home. I see a 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 win to Lens. The next one is still in France Ligue 1, the match between Nantes and Lyon. You can call them Nantes or whatever, but it's Nantes versus Lyon. That one I just picked Lyon to win because I know that Hendrik will score, and once Hendrik scores, Lyon have won. The next one I have is in the Bulgaria Pava Liga, the match between Levski Sofia versus POFC Botev Vratsa. I should have just said Botev Vratsa. Levski smashed these people anyway. My prediction is Levski to win. The next one, my games are actually very different from your games, so I don't know why.
It's good.
The next one
very
is
good.
the next one is in the Saudi Pro League, the match between Al-Qadsiya and Al-Fateh. I will never leave Al-Qadsiya. It cannot be happen since they are no
Until
brainer for me.
Ronaldo protest against them.
No brainer for me. Al-Qadsiya to beat Al-Fateh in that particular one. The next one I picked was in the Switzerland Super League, the match between
But you
Winterthur.
said Accumulator.
Yes,
To win.
to beat Al-Fateh, yeah. And then I picked Winterthur versus Lugano. I just checked and Lugano have impressed me. Winterthur, I know Winterthur. Coach, they always catch them.
We're in winter.
Coach, they always catch Winterthur. And Lugano are currently second, chasing Thun by fire by force. I think Lugano is going to win Winterthur. Winterthur are not a very strong side. I should have gone with a win or draw there, but I was convinced that Lugano will win. So the next one is in the England League 2, the match between Harrogate and Cambridge. This one is a no-brainer. One of my first games I picked Cambridge to win Harrogate. Harrogate have not. In fact, I'm not sure they've won in their life.
They won. They actually won. I think
If
they
they
won like
don't
3
won,
matches.
they will be in National League South.
So Harrogate playing Cambridge. I picked Cambridge or Cambridge, whatever. Cambridge to win in that particular one. The next one I have here is the match between Le Havre and Strasbourg. Le Havre and Strasbourg. This one I picked Strasbourg to win or draw. Strasbourg to win or draw. And then I now went back to Switzerland League for my 9th game. And now this one is the one between Servette Geneva and
You
Thun.
said, sorry, Strasbourg to win or draw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So I now went back to Switzerland, like I said. I now went and picked Servette Geneva and Thun. I was so tempted to place Thun straight win. I was so tempted. I said, no, don't tempt me. Now played over 1.5. Let me just have peace so that people know. So that's how I now picked over 1.5 for Servette and Thun. The next one now is the first game that I have that you guys have, or the second game, Zlin versus Sparta Prague. But I didn't play straight win or win or draw. I played Sparta Prague draw no bet. I played them to draw no bets, that particular one. I think that's the best pick for that game because Zlin are at home. Sparta Prague, I think they played 1-1 in their last
They
game.
won 3-0 last match.
They won 3-0.
It was Slavia that drew.
It's like I will change this. But we draw no bet anyway. It's good. My odd is 51, so it's good. The next one is now, I don't know why people omitted this match. Valencia versus Real
We
Madrid.
did not omit it. We left it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people left it.
Fight with plenty for that.
So what I else did was pick Real Madrid 1-up. Real Madrid 1-up.
To that,
Score
they
first.
will score first.
Just score
okay.
one. When they score finish, they fit end the match. Fight. Carry the fight, go anywhere you want go, but they'll score 1-up. And then the last one, of course, is the match between Rizespor and Galatasaray. I've learned not to play Galatasaray straight. Although they used to win, but they will first of all give me IBP.
I don't know where you learned that thing
What I
from.
do is play them to score 3 goals. That's what I used to do. Galatasaray 3 goals. Galatasaray 3 goals. But in this particular one, I play them to score 2. I play Gala to score 2 goals, and the odds make sense to me. So
they will score 2 goals, finish and lose.
it's supposed they can play draw. Gala used to give me high blood pressure. I won't lie you. I won't like go in all their matches. I don't get strength. So I just picked Gala to score 2 goals. Those are my 12 games. So I'm going to do a quick recap if you didn't get it. The first one, Wolverhampton versus Chelsea. Chelsea to score 2 goals. Lens versus Rennes. Lens win or draw. Nantes versus Lyon. Lyon to win. Levski Sofia versus Botev Vrasa. Levski Sofia to win. Alcatia versus Al Fateh. Alcatia to win. Winterthur versus Lugano. Lugano to win. Harrogate versus Cambridge. Cambridge to win. Le Havre versus Strasbourg. Strasbourg to win or draw. Servette Geneva versus Thun over 1.5 goals. FC Zlin versus Sparta Prague. Draw no bet for Sparta Prague. Valencia versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid 1-up to score 1 goal, and it has gone up. Then the last one is Rizespor versus Galatasaray. Galatasaray to score 2